We got a question here. A regular m-gon, a regular n-gon means polygon, and a regular p-gon shares a vertex and pairwise shares edges as shown in this diagram. Okay. Now, what is the possible largest possible value of p? This p means how many sides this polygon have. What can be the maximum value of it? So these are our possible options, and how to solve this question we will see. So for that, first we should know that they are connected here. So the total angle which they all will make means like this, if we see, so this total angle is 360 degree, right? And how can we divide this whole angle with this m part, mth part, this nth part, and this pth part? Okay, how to divide this and how to find them? You know that to find, like if we have a m-gon, regular polygon of having m side, that is the meaning of this. So m-gon, you can see that sum of all the angle will be m minus 2 times 180 degree. This is sum of all the angles, all the angles of m-gon. Now if you find particular angle, as all the angles are equal, so each angle of m-gon is equal to, we should divide it by m. That's the thing, because then we can find the individual angle each. Same goes for the other n and p also, right? So for the n, I can write n by 2 by n 180 degree is equal to each angle of n-gon. And similarly we have the other p, which is the important one, because we need to find the largest value for the p, how many sides the p can have. So each angle of p-gon. Now as we can see from this figure that their sum should be equal to 360. We can utilize this, and this is the only thing we are given. So I will say m minus 2 by m times 180 degree plus n minus 2 by n into 180 degree plus p minus 2 over p into 180 degree is equals to 360 degree. Now we can divide all of them by 180. So what we can get? M minus 2 by m plus n minus 2 by n plus p minus 2 by p equals to 2. Now what else we can do? We can separate it, means we can write m by m minus 2 by m, right? I'm making it m again, plus n by n minus 2 by n, p by p minus 2 by p equals to 2. Now this m cancel, n cancel, p cancel, so these all are becoming 1, right? So we can add them together and it becomes 3 minus 2 by n, or m first, फिर 2 by n, then 2 by p is equals to 2. Now this 3 can go this side and it will become minus 2. We can take the minus 2 common, so we get left with 1 by m plus 1 by n plus 1 by p is equals to 2 minus 3. This 3 will go that side in negative, or you can subtract 3 from both sides. So we get minus 2, in the bracket we have 1 by m plus 1 by n plus 1 by p is equals to negative 1. Now this negative 2 can go in the denominator of it, and we can get 1 by m plus 1 by n plus 1 by p is equals to 1 by 2. Now this is the required configuration we get for the m and n p. But what else we can get? We need to make p as maximum. So let's talk about p. If we make it maximum, then 1 by p is minimum, right? So if 1 by p is minimum, then 1 by m plus 1 by n should be just smaller than, or you can say it must be very close to 1 by 2, right? Because 1 by p is very small. Now for the generality, we can say that every polygon n1, it should be having more than 3 sides or 3 sides, because for 2 sides we can't make it. So m should be greater than equal to 3. And for generality means, as you can see in this figure, let me show you again, n is this. So if we take m and n together, this p should be little smaller than 180. It should be as close to 180, because what happen is, if it is more than 180, then it should not become a side of a polygon. So that's why it should be very close to 180. So how close it can be, so that p remains a integer value, so that we can do like m is greater than 3. And for generality, we can say that n is greater than m, because they are not equal. They can be equal also, but let's see, it should be like this for general means. Now let's put m equals to 3. So what we get? 1 by 3 plus 1 by n for m equals to 3. 1 by 3, then it should be lesser than 1 by 2. So 1 by n should be less than 1 by 2 minus 1 by 3. So 1 by n lesser than this, 3 minus 2 by 6. So 1 by n should be lesser than 1 by 6. And in terms, you can multiply this on this side. So 6, n should be greater than 6. If n is greater than 6, then n can be 7 for m equals to 3. 8 also, and further. So suppose we take this. So what happened to the p? So 1 by, we got this equation, 1 by n plus m plus 1 by n plus 1 by p is equals to 1 by 2. Now 1 by 3 plus 1 by 7 plus 1 by p equals to 1 by 2. Now 1 by p is equals to 1 by 2 minus 1 by 3. We can add them together, so it will be like 21, and their numerator will be 7 plus 3, so 10. Now subtract it. 1 by p is equals to, this becomes 42, and this becomes 21 minus 20, so 1 by 42. So here we can say that p should be equal to 42 in this case. No, not 40, 32, 42. So 42. Now will the 42 our maximum answer? See, we have other values also, 50 and 100 also in our options. But let's try some other values, like m can be more than 3, or it can be more than, n can be more than 7, 8. But what happened because of that? That also we need to see. But if you check, you will find that p will not be an integer then. And let's do something like m, we will take it as 4. If we take m4, so what will be the n? M plus 1 by n should be lesser than 1 by 2. So 1 by n is 1 by 2 minus 1 by 4, right? So it will be 1 by n should be lesser than 1 by 4. So this value, if we take one, we cannot take both m and n as 4, right? If we take this as 4, then it should be wrong, because n can be more than 4, right, in this scenario, and that's not satisfying it. Now if we take m any further or n any further, like what happened to it? Like if I take m equals to let's say 3 and n equals to little more than 7, like 8, what happened? Then 1 by 3 plus 1 by 8 plus 1 by p from this original equation equals to 1 by 2. Then what happened to the p? So 1 by p and this thing equals to 1 by 2 minus 8 is 24, and this will be 8 plus 3, 11. We get 11 by 24, and if we calculate it further, 48, and this 24 minus 22, so we get 1 by p equals to 2 by 48. Again it is coming smaller only, right? 1 by 24. So you see why it is happening. That's important thing that we must know, that whatever we get after this 11 by 24 or something, the addition of 1 by m, 1 by m and 1 by p, 1 by n plus 1 by p, it is maximum for this 10 by 21. Rest all will come smaller than that. You can check it further for any values, but it will always come lesser than that. That's why our sorry, not p, m. So it will always come lesser than that, and that's why we should choose this value. M equals to 3, n equals to 7, and p equals to 42. And the thing is, you cannot find further integer values always, and if you put any m or n values in this 1 by m plus 1 by n, then what happen is you will never going to get this achieve this maximum value. Okay, this is the maximum value you can achieve. So hope you understood it. It's little bit a quite complex problem, but you can easily solve it with this methodology. Hope you have already subscribed my channel and liked this video. If not, please like it and subscribe it. Thank you for watching this. Bye.